Crazy how no one else thought of this. It's compact, fits right into your bag pocket, and it's an extension and multiple sockets. Greetings from my balcony. Today, we will be reviewing the Super Bagel. Alright, so today we're talking about the Super Bagel. I actually got this way back. I'm a EDC enthusiast and I like things that make sense and have a lot of problems solved with just one device. It's got 18 watts of fast charge. It's got an auto reset fuse, which is crazy because now, you know, there's sockets that have what you call a fuse reset. And those sockets alone, like if you were to put those sockets on the wall, an outlet, it would maybe cost you 1,500 pesos to replace the sockets. And this has that built in. It says here 1 to 3 minute cooldown, then you're ready again, right? Which you'll see in the packaging. But in any case, it's got the pass-through fast charge. It's a travel adapter, which means that you can go almost everywhere. Australia, UK, Europe, Type F, and Europe Type C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different outlets that you could use this on. And more, I'm guessing. It's also got that retractable cable. So if you pull it out, it goes up to 3 meters, is it, if I'm not mistaken? 3 feet, sorry. 3 feet right there. So it works as an extension cord as well. And then you've got several outlets. Just like an extension cord, you can have up to 1, 2, 3, 4 outlets, and then a USB-A and a USB-C. And finally, the whole thing comes in a package, right? That makes it easy to carry. This is nice. It seems very quality, like to the touch. I think it's water resistant by the texture of it. I'm guessing it's Condura. Kind of got some hardness to it. It's not that soft, so it will protect the bagel, which is, here we go, the main event, the bagel. I'm just so excited to go into a computer shop and have a use case where the outlet's pretty far out, and if only I had an extension cable and I whip this thing out and it's exactly the right distance, because I already have a cable that is magnetic. Basically, it's a cable that stretches out. That's already another 2 meters in length, and plus is 3 feet. So that's a considerable amount of distance. So it works as an extension cord. I can attach my phone, charge my power bank, laptop, whatever I need, right? And then all of that, wherever I go, will be compatible because of this bad boy, whatever country I'm in. And I'm safe because if I overload it, surge protection. I'm reading the manual right now, and so it says here that if I use the USB-C with just one cell phone, I can go up to 18 watts. So the USB-C is right there. Right below it is the USB-A cable. So if I use them simultaneously, I can go up to 20 watts, right? It also says here that there is a fuse, a spare fuse inside here. Which if you take out the plate, it should be inside here. I'm not sure why you'd need a spare fuse, given that it doesn't require a fuse, or I'm not too sure how that works, because now I'm kind of confused because it said that you didn't need a fuse. But in any case, it's got surge protection, which I didn't even know it had, so that's a plus for me. Yeah, so I was playing around with it and I realized everything clicks in, right? So when it clicks in, it's pretty tough to move. So for example, if I remove this, right? So I push it all the way to where it clicks. So you hear that click sound, right? So now it's clicked in. Now it's not going anywhere, right? So how do you then push it down? Because if you use these two to push it down, it doesn't work. There's a release lever here, that red thing, which if you toggle, now you can retract it again. That works for even this one up here, which initially we had to fiddle with like this until we figured out that it locks as well. Again, you also have to release it with a red release safety toggle. So it even has a ground, which takes some finessing because you have to rotate it, which isn't initially that intuitive, but when you know, right? And that kind of holds it in place to ground it for the use with these teeth, if ever. So yeah, that's crazy how it's just so tiny. Most universal adapters aren't this tiny. That's really one of the value adds. The fact that it's tiny, tinier than most universal adapters, and it's compact, and it fits right into your bag, your pocket, and it's an extension and multiple sockets. So it's just like crazy how no one else thought of this and they just nailed it. The Super Bagel indeed. Very super. We're also gonna unbox the Function Neat cable. I just want to put these two devices into one video because they really make sense together. This one is a 60 watt fast charge and 480 Mbps data transfer, USB-C to USB-C, because that's all we really need in today's day and age. And it's also got the eMark IntelliChip, which is very important to control the wattage and whatnot. So here we go. Work neatly, travel neatly. Let's take a closer look on the table. Just to give an example, this is the traditional magnetic cable. But problem is, it's pretty thick. So even if it doesn't tangle like the usual cables, solves that problem, it's a considerable amount of thickness when you put it in the bag. And now let's take that and compare it with the Function model. Look at that. They're both magnetic, but that's considerable amount of thinness. This is almost no space in the bag. And for context, this is a 2-meter cable. This is a 1.5-meter cable. Check this out. You could actually put the cable inside here with the bagel. Isn't that crazy? So you got the bagel and the cable, the bagel cable together. Just like that. So this and this, and that this extends another 3 feet, right? Ta-da! So I highly recommend this. If you're in the Philippines, Urbanize holds this. It's also the same brand that does PackSafe, which is my favorite bag brand. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Like these are one of those things that it's a no-brainer purchase. I rated a 5-star.